Welcome to Math YouTube channel. In this class, I am explaining about range of a function. Already, I told in the last class about the domain of function. There is a relationship is there between domain and the range of function. Just like input values are domain values and output values are range values. That's not simple. But there are some conditions are there. Or I told in the last class. Okay. But in range, how to find the range of function? Range is nothing but resulting values, output values. Yes or not? So resulting values, output values, those are called range values. That is called range of a function. Simple. So the set of all possible values of dependent variable, the set of all possible resulting values of dependent variable. What is dependent variable and what is independent variable? This is most important point. It's not observed. Dependent variable is nothing but that depends upon other values. Independent variable is nothing but its own values. That means, suppose in domain, we'll take independent values. We'll take any values. Depends upon the function, that is natural numbers, real numbers, integers, whole numbers, whatever it is, depends upon the problem. But in range, we can take dependent values. Why? Because whenever you substitute input, at that time only gets output. Yes or not? Whenever you are applying, we are typing, we are inputting the values through the keyboard, at that time only result will come through the processor. Output will come in through the processor. But same manner, here also, whenever you are substituting the values, whenever you are inputting the values, those are independent values, those are independent variables. Regarding that input values, regarding that input functions, you can get the result. That is called range. That is why these are dependent variables. Because these are dependent, these are depending on input values. Why? Because these are resulting values, output values. Yes or not? So, dear friends, please observe carefully. In domain, you can take independent variables, independent values. In range, you can get dependent values or dependent variables. That is the difference between domain and a range. Okay. Now, take y equal to f of x. Actually, you know, f of x is a function. Some function x square plus 4, something root of x square minus 4, whatever it is. That is a function. That function gets the domain. From that function we can get domain by substituting values. Okay? But here you are taking y is equal to f of x. That is the difference between domain and range. So y is equal to x square plus 2 or root of x square minus 2, whatever it is, x square by x square minus 2 by x square plus 3, whatever it is. That is a function. That function equals to y. That is next step. Third one, what actually comes out of a function? What actually comes out of function? Resulting function. That's all. Same, both are same. Comes out, result. This output. What actually comes out of a function? X plus x is a function of y. So x equals to, you can determine the values in the form of y. Suppose x equals to 2 minus y by 3 plus y, whatever it is. So in the form of y. After expressing the function in the form of y, find all the possible values for y. That's all. That means, for example, x equals to y plus 3 by 4 minus y, whatever it is. 4 minus y is not equal to 0, you know that. So y is equal to 4, that is r minus 4, that is the range. So in the same manner, here also, after expressing the function, find all possible values for y. That depends upon function. Okay? So dear friends, range is nothing but output values, resulting values, what actually comes from the inputting the values. So range values are dependent values, dependent variables. Domain values are independent values, independent variables. Next step is take y equal to f of x. Whatever is given in function that equals to y. After that, by simplification, convert that function into x equals to some in the form of y. X plus x is a function of y. X is a function of y. After expressing the function, find all the possible values for y. What are possible values for y? That depends upon the function. After that, regarding that function, we can substitute some values. Those values are range. Okay? This is about some simple concept, simple introduction about the range. We can do some problems regarding range. Okay? See the problem. Find the range of function f of x equals to x square. Range. What is the range? Output values, resulting values. What actually comes out of a function after substituting, after inputting the values. Here, first we can take given f of x equals to x square. Okay. Now, by substituting the values, for example, here x belongs to R, real numbers. Okay. Substitute x is equal to 0. If x equal to 0, f of 0 equals to 0 square is nothing but 0. This input value, this output value. Same manner, x equals to 1, f of 1 equals to 1 square is equals to 1. Same manner, x equals to 2, f of 2 equals to 2 square is nothing but 4. Same manner, x is equals to minus 2, f of minus 2 equals to minus 2 whole square is nothing but 4. So you can take any values. All resulting values are positive. Suppose you can take x equals to minus 3, f of minus 3 equals to minus 3 whole square equals to 9. X equals to 3, f of 3 equals to 3 square equals to 9. In the same manner, you can substitute any value. Resulting value is a positive value. Resulting values, these are inputting values, these are output values. This is a domain, this is a range. So, whenever you can substitute 1, gets 1, 2, 4, minus 2, 4, minus 3, 9, 3, 9. This is the one way of finding the range of a function. But how to write this can be in the form of a function. Here all are real numbers, yes or not? So range equals to all real numbers greater than or equals to 0. That's all. Greater than 0 or equals to 0. These are yes or not? 0, 1. These are greater than 0. This is equal to 0. Greater than 0 or equal to 0. This is range. In this you can find the range of a function. Okay, dear friends? This is a very important point which you have to observe. This is one way. I will tell another example by taking another method. Okay? The substituting method. Another way I will tell how to find the range of a function. Okay? Find the range of a function f of x is equal to root 9 plus x square. Simple. First we can take given f of x equals to 9 plus x square. This is a function. Given f of x equals to 9 plus x square. This is a function. Okay. Take y equals to f of x. That is equals to 9 plus x square. Now, what is domain of this function? Simple. Always this is positive. Why? Because always this is positive. Why? Because if you take 0 in the place of x, can get some value 9, that is equals to 3. Some 1, some different value. So always domain of f belongs to R. That's all. Domain of f belongs to R. That is real numbers. Because this is real valued function. This is real valued function. Okay. Suppose when x equals to 0, f of 0 equals to 9 plus 0 square equals to root 9 equals to 3. See here, minimum value is 0, that is 9 plus 0 square equals to root 9, that is 3. For all values of x, for all values of x belongs to R minus 0. For all values of x belongs to R minus 0. F of x greater than 3. F of x greater than 3. When x equal to 0, f of 0 equals to 9 plus root 9 equals to 3. For all values of x belongs to R minus 0. F of x greater than 3. Why? Because root 9 equals to 3. F of x always greater than 3. Okay? This is f of x greater than 3. Take another way. Y equals to 9 plus x square under root. Taking square on both sides. Square on both sides means y square equals to 9 plus x square. Yes or not? Root goes. Y square equals to 9 plus x square. Okay? Now, y square minus 9 equals to x square. Okay? Y square minus 9. 9 comes to left, this one. This implies x equals to y square minus 9 under root. Y square minus 9 under root. This is one method by taking direct step. But I am taking another way. Expressing x is a function of y. See here, x equals to, for example, in place of y you can take 3. 3 square minus 9 root 0 is nothing but 0. Okay? So, here in the place of y, 3 square minus 9 equals to root 0, that is 0. So, now f of x greater than 3. F of x must be greater than 3. Therefore, f of x must be greater than 3. That is the important point you have to remember here. Why? Because whenever you can substitute the value 3 in the place of y, gets 0. So, that value must be greater than 3. That value must be greater than 3. Okay? So, hence range equals to, hence range equals to 3 infinite. Infinite is not closed bracket because it is open bracket. Why? Because values will be not reached infinite. Those are less than infinite. Those are less than infinity. That is why we are talking open bracket. It didn't take close bracket here. That is important point you have to observe. See dear friends, here 2 points you have to observe. One is direct step, this one, by substituting 0, we can get f of x greater than 3. In the same manner, by expressing the value of x in the form of in function of y, so that 3 square minus 9 equals to 0. So f of must be greater than 3. Why? Because this is 0. That is why range equals to 3 infinite. Infinite means it is open bracket, less than infinity. That is the range of the function. Okay. See the next problem. Find the range of a function f of x equals to x square minus 4 by x minus 2. This is very important problem. Given f of x equals to x square minus 4 divided by x minus 2. Y equals to f of x equals to x square minus 4 by x minus 2. Here you can take linear factors for x square minus 4. What are linear factors? X minus 2 into x plus 2 divided by x minus 2. Why? Because a square minus b square. Simple. 2 square. X square minus 2 square. A plus b into a minus b by x minus 2. Okay. Here you can see y equals to x minus 2 into x plus 2 by x minus 2. Simple. Domain. What is domain? Domain of f equals to, you can substitute 2 in the place of x, 2 minus 2 0, denominator not 0, so real numbers minus 2. This is domain. This is a domain. What is range? Simple. X minus 2 gets cancelled. Y equals to, then y equals to x plus 2. Why? Because x minus 2 goes. Here you can observe carefully. X is not equal to 2. Yes or not? Whenever x is equal to 2, denominator comes to 0. So here x not equals to 2. X not equals to 2. X is not equals to 2. Why? Because this is not 0. Y equals to 2 plus 2 equals to 4. Why you are taking 2? That is doubt. Why? Because we can't substitute 2 in the place of domain. Why? Because domain is r minus 2. We can't take 2. We can't take 2 as input values. Whenever we can't substitute 2, we can't get 4. That is why we are taking this one. Yes or not? So we want to omit this 4 from real numbers. Yes or not? We are omitting 2. Here also we are omitting 4. Why? Because 2 plus 2, 4. Yes or not? Whenever we substitute 2 in the place of x, 2 plus 2, 4. Why? Because domain is r minus 2. You are deleting 2 from the real numbers. You are omitting 2 from the real numbers. You are not taking 2 from the real numbers. Why? Because whenever you substitute 2 in the denominator, 2 minus 2, 0, that comes to undetermined. That is an infinite value. So you can't take this value. That is why we are not taking in the range also. Why? Because when you substitute 2 in the place of x gets 4. We are also deleting or omitting or not taking from the real numbers as 4. That is range. Hence, range equals to r minus 4. Reason is there for students, for some students, but not for all. Please observe carefully. First, given function f of x equal to x square minus 4 by x minus 2. Okay, that is good. That is given function. Don't worry about that. Now we are taking y is equal to f of x equals to this one, a square minus b square. Okay. Here domain is depends upon denominator. Denominator not 0. Denominator not 0 means whenever you substitute 2 in the place of x, the denominator comes to 0. So we are deleting, we are omitting, we are not taking 2 from the real numbers. That is domain. Okay? Depends upon domain, range also comes, yes or not, because the output value depends on input value. This is independent variable, this is independent value, this is dependent value, yes or not. Whenever you are substituting by 2 in the place of x, at that time you can get 4. That is dependent, this one. This is not dependent, this is independent. So that is domain, this is range. So this is independent, dependent value, this is independent value. That is the difference between domain and range. Please observe carefully. So we are deleting, we are omitting, we are not taking 2 from the real numbers, that is domain. Again, whenever you substitute 2 in the place of x, that is 4, this is also deleting, we are deleting, we are omitting, we are not taking from the real number, that is the range. So this is dependent value, this is independent value. That is difference between domain and range. In domain, values are independent, variables are values. In range, the values are dependent, depends upon domain values. Those are not independent, these are dependent, these are independent. So this is the range. Okay dear friends, please observe carefully. Practice this 2 or 3 times, you can get easily. Okay? Okay dear friends. This is very important chapter, important problem in functions. These are comes under competitive exams like JEE, AIEEE or some other CBSE exams for intermediate or 10th class. Okay dear friends, practice this and remember carefully. Okay. Thanks for watching Math YouTube channel. For more updates, subscribe our YouTube channel Math. Thank you.